everyone, thanks for watching. Today we are going to get into my MAC lipstick collection. Now I have to let you guys know right away, it's definitely going to be a part 2 and maybe even a part 3 to this collection because I have so many different MAC lipsticks. It was really hard for me to choose and narrow down 9 or 10 lipsticks to show you guys. The lipsticks that I'm going to be showing you guys right now are a mix of like my current faves and also just what I have in my lipstick bag, what I have in my makeup bag that I reach for. Let's go ahead and get right into our first shade. Now, Paramount is a shade that I really like for blending on the edges, like the corners of my lips. So I do like to use a lip brush and just blend this out, more of like a faded look. I'm going to be using my 316 MAC lip brush all throughout this video because the lipsticks are very pigmented from MAC, so I always just love using a brush. I never just like go in and just apply 3 layers and that's it. Like, I'm always tweaking it a little bit to make it to how I like it, and you guys should definitely do the same. So there's been a lot of shades that I really love that I probably wouldn't have reached for, but after applying them the way that I like them in the center or with a lip brush, I feel like doing those different methods has helped me to like a lot of the shades that I already have. And I really want to show you guys the ways that I actually wear these instead of just like showing you the color. So for this one, because it is darker, I always make sure that I use a lip brush and I work my way from the corners. And you guys can see how it's starting to give me that like lip liner look. That's what I love so much about the shade. If you want the glossiest, like longest lasting gloss, definitely the MAC Lip Gloss. #1 favorite clear gloss. And so once I get this faded out enough, that's when I go in and add the lip gloss just to the center. I love how it gives me this natural, deeper, warm shade. Definitely one that works well with like liner, brown shades, just a lot of different darker looks that I like to do on my eyes. It's not too dark, but it's dark enough to where it does enhance my lips a little bit more for like a going out type of look. And I'm just really into this peachy brown shade lately. Like, I just love this warmness. And definitely for the fall and winter season, this is like a type of shade that I would reach for a lot. So this one is really pretty, and you guys saw how I applied it. I love applying it more in like a faded look to achieve this shade. A little bit lighter than what we have on. All of the Powder Kiss lipsticks were more of like the matte finish, where you can either wear them matte or you can add gloss or shimmer to them if you want. You guys know I'm into that warm look. So I'm really into this one because it gives you that trendy look. You know, that like trendy overline lip look. See-through is a really light shade, but when you apply it with over the taupe, I feel like it just makes the most pretty nude ever. I only add it in the center just to give it that little bit of pop. So here's how it looks once I apply see-through, and I just love this finished look. It still gives me that same shade. I feel like I still get that hint of over the taupe with adding a little bit of a nude highlight to the center. Sometimes I do want a little hint of color or something that's going to bring my eye out more. And so I definitely always love this over the taupe shade with adding. You really can add whatever gloss you want to, but I love over the taupe as a really pretty base. Let's get into our next shade. This one is Faux. It's a satin. So it's not as dry as a matte, but it does still give you that super rich color payoff. This is more of a cool tone pink. But almost all of my pink shades I love adding gloss to. And this is one of those shades where it can be really bright if you add a lot of layers, or it can be toned down like this. So definitely a shade that I would recommend for you girls and guys out there that want something pink, but maybe you don't want it like super bright and in your face. I just love how natural this one looks. Like, it looks like my lips. Honey Love. We've been doing a lot of pinky nudes, so I want to show you guys a more peachy nude that I love. It still has a little pink to it, but for the most part, it's more of like a peachy nude. This is one of the ones that I can wear without gloss, and I just love the look of it. I really think Honey Love is just a great starter nude if you don't have any nude shades or you don't have a lot of them, but you want to kind of see what you like. I definitely feel like this is a great one. It's not just so bright that as soon as you apply it, it's just gonna nude your lips out. This one is definitely an all-time favorite of mine though. Like, I've repurchased this color so many times, and it's always a good go-to. Whenever I can wear a nude without gloss, that's how I know it's top tier. This next shade we're gonna get into is Snob. It's a really light, icy, cool pink. You have to work with it, but the finish on it, the pink is so pretty that it's worth adding that extra effort. You guys already see right away how bright and like icy this one is. Whenever I do apply Snob, I like to do Cork with it, and Cork is a brown MAC liner. It's pretty warm. It's not super dark, not as dark as Chestnut, but it is a little darker. I definitely think that Snob deserves to be in the top 5 for sure. So here's how Snob looks with a little clear gloss on top. Love it. It's definitely a going out shade because it adds that extra little oomph, but it's still neutral, still nude. As you guys can tell, it gives you a little like pink, purple, lavender type of finished look. So I always love Snob. I think this one is so pretty. It's definitely more of a staple, more of a statement lip. And this just might be one of the lightest nudes that I have as far as lipsticks go. I do have a lot of their lighter nude glosses, but when it comes to lipsticks, like, I'm a little bit more cautious because I know I like a more natural look. But PEACHSTOCK is really, really pretty. The shade is so light, I never use it without a liner, like ever. I really wouldn't even recommend using this one without a liner. This one that I'm using is Cork. Really love Cork. I'm gonna apply this one right out the tube for you guys first, just so you can see the actual shade, and then I'll blend it out with the brush. So right away, you guys already see what I'm talking about. I feel like we all can wear whatever shade that we want to, really, as long as you just blend it out. They just complement each other so well to me. Here's how it's looking by itself. I really just feel like this clear lip gloss takes any lip look to the next level. But you guys saw it without the gloss and with the gloss, so you can definitely wear it more than one way. Love that about the shade as well. They just do an amazing job of creating shades that are universal with a lot of different skin tones. And I can honestly say that from working there, because I would do what I'm doing for you guys right now, showing you guys what I like, how I like to wear it, and how I tailor it to the look that I want to create. And I would get women, men coming up to me and asking me to recreate this look on them. And when I would do it, it would still work because the shades, I feel like, are so universal. If you like this look that I'm wearing, you can apply this look on yourself. And that's something that I can't say for a lot of brands. Has a red label on it, so that means it's a part of the MAC Viva Glam foundation. 100% of the proceeds all go to the MAC Viva Glam foundation. I do love the shade, but also for that reason, you want to be supporting a good cause. All of their Frost lipsticks have that shimmer effect to them, so I definitely love that. If you want more of like this highlighted look like that I have on right now, Frost lipsticks do that for you. Number 2 shade is definitely one that I didn't use up, okay? Like, I repurchased this so many times because it's just so perfect. Because of the frosty look, it gives you almost like that glossy or moisturizing type of look. So I love that. I don't have to really work, you know, put so much effort into creating this perfect lip because it's already there. It gives me so many different elements that I love. I love the light pink cool shade. I love that it has shimmer. So because it's a frost, I feel like it makes my gloss pop even more. Sometimes when I'm only doing like liner on my lids and I don't really have a lot of shadow on, I love to wear this lip. So let's go ahead and get into my number one favorite lipstick right now. You guys have already seen this. I think I had this one on in my last video, maybe my last two videos, because it's a matte. It's super long lasting. So once I apply it, it's not going anywhere. I don't have to worry about constantly going in my bag and reapplying it. This is Love You Back. It's every single thing I want in one lip shade. Number one favorite lipstick right now. This lipstick is just so perfect. I don't have to wear liner with it. I really wanted something that had that brown mauve-y nude tone, but still pink. I know everyone isn't into lipstick because gloss is just so easy to work with. It's not as much color, but if you find the right lipstick shades, I promise you guys, like, you'll fall in love with them. So this one is definitely one that I would recommend to any and everybody, okay? This is our final shade. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely have a part 2 and 3 coming because I just have a whole like drawer full of MAC lipsticks. I love them so much. If you guys like this video and if you want a part 2, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video.